Hey everybody, it's Goldsboro. Welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country. In the last three episodes, we took on Kremkrock Industries Incorporated, and in this episode, we are going to take on Chimp Caverns. Starting up, we have Tanked Up Trouble. Tanked Up Trouble, basically, you got this stupid-ass little thingy right here. You gotta keep fueling it up. And if it doesn't fuel up, it falls. And there's a funny little failure thingy that I always love doing where Diddy will throw his hat on the... Like, when you lose a bonus stage, he'll throw his hat on the ground and jump on it. There's a little funny thing that you can do where you can make him throw it off and he'll jump off the edge. And I always love doing that. Now, the stage is supposed to be pretty easy, but I make it look hard. It's honestly not that difficult. I'm not lying to you. It is not hard. It's just, I make it look horrifyingly hard. And there is, in fact, a glitch that if the raft, or whatever the fuck it's called, if it runs out of gas, even if you get a tank for it, it will still crash. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, or that was actually a gameplay mechanic to make fueling the stupid thing more realistic looking, but it worked fairly well, to be honest. And here's the part where I die a lot, and mostly. I think this is where the glitch happens, where... I don't know. This part is really hard, because you gotta keep... This whole part that's going on right now is that you gotta keep picking up ones. Yeah, it's complicated. It's stupid. I don't know. But, it isn't that hard. But like I said before, I make it hard as shit looking. Wait. I beat the stage? I actually thought I died a couple times. Well, I did die a couple times at the beginning. Wait, no, that was back earlier on. Alright, sorry guys. Next up on the list of Chimp Caverns, we have Manic Minsers. Manic Minsers, basically the gimmick of the stage is the spinny wheel thingies from Poison Pond and Torchlight Trouble. And this is the very last stage you'll see Rambi, as well as Poison Pond being the last stage you'll see Unguard. I forgot to mention that, but I said it now, so it doesn't matter. The stage is it's fairly easy. It's not difficult at all. It's pretty simple, really. At least I believe it is. And poor Rambi went bye-bye. Good day to Rambi. You were a good sir. Sorry guys, I have been a little sick for the past couple weeks, so if you hear me sniffling, that's the big reason why. No offense to anybody. It's just, well, why the fuck did I... know what? Never mind. I don't want to know why I'm saying dumb shit right now. Because that's common. I need to stop dying. I would have probably had a much... I'm telling you, I'd probably have a much better score if I didn't die so much. Or if I did the strategy that I plan to do to try to get my 102% for Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, because I've been trying to do a 102% again. But my strategy is that I'm going to try to do it at the lowest amount of time I possibly can. So basically what I did is, and I know this is kind of cheap, but I use save states. Like, I'll save state right at the beginning of the stage, and when I die, I'll just load the save state. And I'll go right back to the beginning of the stage. But, whatever. I just know, though, that there will be several stages that I will be angry about if... Considering I'll have to do them on recording, and some of them are really hard already by themselves. Oh, I was wondering, because I kind of got scared for a moment. I was thinking, is the video skipping on me now, besides not letting me be able to read the screen, and I forgot that there's a bonus stage where the cave theme just starts playing again for no reason. Everything's okay, people. At least I think so. Everything is okay. The end of the stage is almost here. At least I think so. Alright, that's it for Manic Mins. Stage, I believe, is called Misty Minds. It is the last stage that you can get Espresso in. Which means now there's no longer any other stage that has animal buddies, and there's 2 more stages after this. And then it's the world boss, and then the final boss. Misty Minds, its gimmick is using the drum. I call them the spawn drums, so there's probably a quote-unquote Donkey Kong Country scientific name for it, but I refer them as spawn drums, because that's what I think of them as. This level also isn't that hard. Literally a lot of levels in this game aren't that hard, yet I make them look hard because I suck so bad at the game. And this is like the most simple bonus stage ever, where you get espresso because like espresso is worthless, but at the same time it's pretty good because it's basically the abilities of Dixie in the second Donkey Kong Country game, because you can glide in the air, because that's awesome. And ostriches with shoes are awesome. I don't know. Most annoying thing ever. Infinitely spawning armies. Army is so annoying. But anyways, that's it for Misty Minds. And next up is... what is that stage called? Has something to do with lights. Loopy Lights, that's what it's called. Gimmick of this stage is that it's dark. It's basically Torchlight Trouble, except you can actually see without having to hit barrels to turn the lights on. And once again, I'm not here to make barrels jokes, because I'm not that kind of person. But yeah, guys, the LP is almost over. Can you believe it? I can't. LP number 2 completed? Cool. But yep. Something that I just noticed that I forgot to do is that I was supposed to render episode 7 today, but I forgot. Episode 6, excuse me. Zach, you fucking idiot. Anyways, yeah, Loopy Lights is one of those semi-difficult stages because they have those claptraps that jump along with you, and those are really hard to hit because they're always jumping, and it's annoying. There's also a part that I had problems with near the end of the stage with the whole there's a whole thing where you have to dodge a bunch of bees, and a lot of them move, and it's dark as shit, so it's hard to see. And the only thing that you can see of the bees when the lights are out is their eyes, mostly. But at the same time, it isn't exactly horrible. It's fairly easy. You just gotta be really careful with what you're doing, or you're gonna end up dying horribly. Like I did. A lot. And that's it for Loopy Lights. And next up is... I'm sorry, I forgot what this stage is called too. I just know I died. Platform Perils, that's what it's called. Gimmick of Platform Barrels is though... Barrels. Perils is... the tissue paper rafts that you gotta ride in order to get to the end of the stage. This stage is so annoying. Yes, it is. Shut up, you over there. Yes, it is. This is one of those definitely hard stages because it has the purple crushes and they're indestructible to everything except for barrels. So, yeah. They're annoying. Very annoying. Ew. But admittedly, it's not the worst thing in the world because I think there are definitely more hard stages in the game besides this one. So honestly, saying that this is a difficult stage is pretty it's like saying that there's no other difficult stage because there are some pretty difficult stages in this game. They just leave you unprepared because they're gonna throw constant amounts of armies at you. So, when they throw constant amounts of armies at you, and if you remember correctly, Diddy can't take them out by just jumping, which kind of sucks. And you can't switch out when you're on the little tissue paper rafts. Rafts. So, it does make this stage pretty hard. Though, it didn't take me that long to actually beat the stage. I could tell because of how much time is left on the video. Considering I think I do die like once or twice against the boss. If I'm right, I think it's the only boss I died against. But yeah, it's really not that hard of a boss. It's just it's really not that hard of a stage. It's just that it's really annoying. To be honest, this game is really easy. It's just annoying rather than hard. Like, I feel like I should shout out to him because, he's just a buddy. I mean, I wouldn't call him a buddy, but I'm friends with one of his friends, so I'm just gonna say it anyways. Tree's Apprentice. This game isn't exactly hard. It's just annoying. Let it be said that it's just annoying. Whatever. Yeah, it's not a hard stage. It's just annoying. Like most quote unquote difficult levels in the game. Like Poison Pond. Poison Pond's legitimately a hard stage. It's not fueled by frustration, which would make it hard. It's just generally difficult. Unlike most stages people say in the game are hard. Like this one, it's just generally annoying because you got those stupid ass crushes and freaking I forget who the programmer of the game was, and I was about to say something, but now that I think about it, I'm trying to think about what his name is, and I forget what his name is, but I don't know if it was Shigeru Miyamoto, but I'm going to say it anyways. Shigeru Miyamoto, why did you make such a horrible enemy that not even freaking Donkey Kong can stomp on? Because literally, if you miss, because like there's this section right here where you got to use the stupid ass looking barrels to knock out the crushes. It's like if you miss, or if you have Diddy, it doesn't matter. It's like you got to just start all over again. I don't want to do that because that's just straight up wrong. Come on. And I literally threw that barrel the wrong way. Because I mean, why can't we just have Donkey Kong be able to jump on him? I mean, for a last resort, I guess you could use the barrels, but come on. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to play this stupid-ass stage longer and longer than you already have to. I know I didn't. Literally, though, this is not a stage that would give you... This stage won't give you aneurysms, because there are definitely stages in the second game that do hard much more than this stage does, and that's like a prime definite. I think I die a couple more times. And oh my god, we did it. We are done with this stage. Holy crap. Next up now is Master Neki Sr. Gimmick of the stage is basically, it's going to be basically fighting really naughty, except it's just Master Neki instead. In the Game Boy Advance version, the gimmick of this battle would be that you'd have to fight both Master Neki Sr. and Master Neki at the same time. So it is a lot harder in the Game Boy Advance version, considering you have to fight two bosses at once, and both of them are hard. Hard. Anyways, guys, that's it for Master Neki Sr. And next time on Donkey Kong Country, we are taking on the final boss. See you guys next time.